Good day. So we're going to look at the money topics now, consumer arithmetic, numbers 13 to 20 on the multiple choice exam. There are 8 consumer arithmetic questions, and we're going to break them up into the various topics that they have, because they have several topics that are going to be coming. So the first one we're going to look at, just because it's number 13 on the exam, is foreign exchange. So I have $2.15 Eastern Caribbean currency is equivalent to $1 US, and I want to know how much 20 Eastern Caribbean dollars is going to be in US dollars. So write down what you have. I'm just rewriting it. 250 is US $1, and I want 20 Eastern Caribbean dollars. So they have different ways to do it. Sometimes you could use logic and reasoning, which most of the time is the easiest thing to do, but we could do it the mathematical way as well. So if I notice I want to get to $20, so if I was to double 250, I'm going to be up to $5. And because I double 250, that means I'm going to double here. So $5 is really $2 US. And to go from 5 to 20, well, I could double again, or I could just multiply by 4, multiply this side by 4 as well. So $20 is really, Eastern Caribbean dollars is really $8 US. The more mathematical approach would be $1 US is 250. How much US dollars will be $20? So I'm really going to take the $20 and divide it by 250 or 2.5. But I mightn't see it as well this way, so I really should break this up to a fraction. 2.5 is really 2.5, which is 2 2's 4, 1 5 over 2. So I really have 20 over 5 over 2. We don't divide fractions, so this is really going to be 20 over 1 times 2 over 5. And you can see it a little more wordy than just using some logic and reasoning here, where I just double and approximate the answer or get the exact answer. So 5 into 24, 4 2's, I'm still going to get $8. So just to look at some others from different years, I tried to pull out as many as I could on this topic. This is a very popular one. $60 is $1 US, then TT $15. Very similar question, and the answer going to be C250. You could try that one yourself though. This is another older question that repeated quite a bit. The exchange rate for $1 US is $2.17 Eastern Caribbean currency. Was the value of US 450. So here they tell me $1 US is EC 270, and I want $4.50 US in Eastern Caribbean dollars. So 2, I double it, because if this was $2, here will be 2 times 270. $3 will be 3 times 270. So 450 will be 450 times as much, because the price of one is 270 and I want 450 in it. So 450 by 270. Now I could work this out exactly. I multiply out everything, take out my decimal places and put them back, or I could take a look at the answers and use some logic and reasoning. So if you look at the answers, 167, $6, 720, 12, 15, and just by looking at this and approximating is a big part of the multiple choice. If I was to multiply 450 by 2, forget about the 270, right? If I was to double $4.50, I'm going to get $9. There's only one answer bigger than $9 here. So instead of actually multiplying all of this out, only one answer here bigger than $9. And you can double check it yourself now. But that could save time. And if you notice things like that, then you would save a lot of time on the multiple choice, unless you're just rehearsing the answers for the question, in which case that could save time as well, I guess. One of the newer ones that they have, and I want to take a look at it. Mrs. Jones has $200 US to change to TT dollars. The bank gives her, the exchange rate is 620 TT dollars to $1 US, and they're charging you for the transaction $250. So they want to know how much money she's going to receive. So for every US dollar that Miss Jones brings in, she's going to get 620 TT dollars. And she want to bring in $200 US. So again, how this works, you can only multiply or divide, as I said earlier. $2 US going to be twice as much. 2 times 620. 10 going to be 10 times as much. So since I want $200 US, it's going to be 200 times how much I was getting for $1. So I just really double in this. So this is really, when I multiply it, multiply by 100. So I really could change that to there. So 6.2 by 200, I'm going to get 1240. However, they said for the transaction they're going to charge her $250. So after I change my 200 US and get 240, they charge me for the transaction one time. So I have to minus out my 250 from that one time because they charge me for the transaction. So usually they just take it out of your account of the money that you brought in. And when I subtract this, so borrowing one from here, I'm gonna borrow one from here, I'm gonna get 1,237.50. So that's why this will be my candidate for a good question to bring, because some of these questions require a little more working, right? These are a little older and a little more straightforward. This one had a little bit of extra thinking in it. And as I look at the foreign exchange part, a multiple choice.